I've got a hot take about that whole Ohio Palestine train derailment thing. I think I'm the only one who thinks it's a big nothing burger, and that those people are just trying to get some money out of that fine rail company.
That poor rail company.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, these trains. Let's sue them into the ground. We've had enough. Right, like
bunch
that.
Of hicks trying to sneak some money out of some fine railroadman's pocket purse.
Out of our fine federal
the
government.
Shark for train derailments. Like I have the suspicion that we're going through a normal amount of train derailments, but now everyone is a big major story.
No, you see what you've got. I think what you've got those same people who were shooting the power things. They're now derailing trains. That's what it was.
With those little like the Antifa guys with those little like things, like the club they put on it to skip them off the track. I just love going to every train that has a derailment. You go to their site and go to their job ads, and it says like, we all like women and minority candidates. We really love. That's what we want to find. It's like, yeah, I mean, you think maybe this is having a cumulative effect on like trains crashing, and shit falling out of the sky.
Yeah. I used to work for a railroad construction company, and they do have like the contracts have. This is old; it might be out of date, but you had to hire a certain amount of women. You had to hire a certain amount of minorities, stuff like that. You had to buy your supplies from minorities, and that was a scam because there weren't minority-owned railroad construction company supplies.
Yeah,
there were just minority-owned middlemen, so they would charge 5% for you to satisfy your minority purchasing requirements.
Wow.
And then I
wish I was a minority.
All the flag men were flag women because that was like in railroad construction, everything's heavy. And you typically don't carry the like railroad ties and stuff by hand, but you still maneuver them by hand. Like the machine puts them in place, and then the last inch is some pushing the railroad tie, jiggling it into the rocks. It's called ballast. And women don't do that job very well. So they got all the flagmen jobs.
I never heard from Dick whether he thought the train derailment was a big deal or not.
The pictures.
Like, do you think those people have really been poisoned, or are they just like making hay?
I don't know. It's kind of like it's like a weird thing where I have to pick whether or not people in a place I don't know and can't see have been like poisoned by a liquid I don't understand.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Like, I don't know. Maybe they're
trying to poison.
It's like it doesn't look good. Like, and if all of that is indeed poison,
if in 6 months the government says they're fine, I'll say okay, they were poisoned.
See, the government is basically saying they're fine like every step of the way, and the people are like, I got a sore throat and my chickens died. I won't.
You hear the guy with the high voice on Reddit?
No. My voice sounds like this now because the train derailed.
Yeah. Oh, because the
train chemicals made me gay.
That's awesome.
Jones was right. I'm gay now.
Yeah, there is a guy on Reddit.
Train crash, I sucked all these dicks. I was running around sucking dicks. I want some money. I'm not gay. I need a letter from fucking Biden. I want a letter from Obama. Biden needs to call Obama up and say, I'm not gay, and put that in a letter.
And then that'll be enough. Because you can't trust Biden to know whether or not Obama has straightened that out.
Yeah.
I'm just not buying it. It doesn't seem like everybody would be like covering everything up like that if there was actually anything to be said about it. It seems like they burnt all those chemicals up and they went up in the sky and became stars or whatever. So I don't get what everybody's problem is.
Yeah. Once you burn a chemical, it's largely defeated.
It changes into a whole other thing.
You other chemicals.
Yeah.
Yeah. It turns into chemicals.
Guess what else is a chemical? Medicine. How do you feel now?
Water.
Water.
There's
a little something called water, perhaps. Just
I can't
like
even
so
burn
smug and
wood, and we've been burning wood for thousands of years. So if that's too much, like, well, I don't know. Maybe burning liquid PVC is not healthy, but I don't know.
What's liquid PVC for?
Making PVC.
Making PVC.
That's it. It's just for PVC pipes.
Yeah, it's
and that's considered hazardous and requires good brakes.
Apparently, if it's finished or like not, apparently it's very dangerous if it's uncured. Is what some internet person said. But again,
lots of shit's dangerous when it's on fire. Like PVC pipes are probably pretty dangerous on fire.
Yeah,
they set it on fire.
I think everything's
on
dangerous
purpose
when it's on
to get
fire.
rid of it.
Yeah,
I'm aware, but like, I guess I just wondered what was hazardous. Like, obviously, if it was like nuclear waste, that's hazardous stuff. We're on the same team there, right? If it's ball bearings, and that's like not hazardous. You could spill that all over the place, and you just have to pick it up carefully.
Yeah.
But PVC
banana peels.
Let's say it's PVC pipe.
Risky.
Is that hazardous? It's
No.
it's hazardous while on fire.
I think that would be
the
real
pipes
bad,
aren't.
but I think
while
the
on
way
fire, they are.
No, apparently
They
it's just the uncured one. Like if it's like a cured PVC pipe, it's not as bad. Like you shouldn't be huffing it, but I don't.
Well, I think it's a different
know.
chemical
Again,
is
I don't
the
fucking know.
issue. It was polyvinyl isolate or something. It's the liquid stuff that was in those tankers, and that's an ingredient to create polyvinyl chloride, which is PVC pipe. But it's also just a kind of plastic, so it's used in all sorts of things. My monitor's probably made out of PVC.
I'm gonna guess some of those words were made up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but,
Woody,
but
they were all
As
made
long
up.
as long as it's just a bunch of kind of, as long as it's just like aerosolized plastic, thank God. You know.
I'm gonna go with more made up words.
Dude, it's gonna make us more powerful.
I don't think they're just like they're making a bunch of hay because it got smoky and their throats got a little scritchy, and now they want some big payout. And I say boo to that, sir.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have chosen to live next to the train depot, maybe.
Yeah.
And I don't believe
Ukraine
I think
needs that money, moron.
Yeah,
Ukraine
needs that
does
money.
need that money.
Yeah.
Look, I'll tell you what.